guys, it's Mrs. A. I've got some really exciting news for you, but I'm not going to be the one to tell you. My awesome yearbook staff has some news for you. And first up is Cam LaFuse.
Buy the yearbook. It's the last week.
You can see really cool pages like this one. Or this one.
Or this one.
So what are you going to do this week?
Buy your yearbook.
Buy your yearbook. Look at that. It's amazing. Buy your yearbook.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Beat. The boys track team traveled to Hagerstown last Thursday for a meet. The team was short-handed but still ended with great results. Landon Dickman finished the 110-meter hurdles with a new personal best time. The 4x100 relay team of Alex Pence, Eli Moore, Malachi Levesque, and Blaine Daniels continued to inch closer to the school record as they ran a second-place finish and a new PR. These guys also finished with a new personal best time in the 4x400 relay. Malachi Levesque had his best meet of the season. Malachi set a new personal best in the long jump. Malachi then lined up against some of the best 200-meter dash runners and ran another third-place finish. Josiah Bowers ran a new PR in the 1600-meter. Congratulations to the team. The Indians will be back in action tonight at Ansonia at 4:30.
The girls' track team also traveled to Hagerstown last Thursday for a meet. Megan Dickman completed in 300-meter hurdles for the first time and finished well. Camille Helmick ran a near-personal best time in the 100-meter hurdles. Marlene Sierra ran a near-personal best time in the 400-meter dash. Congratulations to all who participated. The Lady Indians will also be back in action tonight at Ansonia at 4:30.
For the weather today, the low will be 43 with a high of 67. It's leaning towards the warm side. Finally.
Our teacher, Mrs. Marker, tells us more about the upcoming art show at the end of April.
How many pieces have you been submitted to the art show so far?
Well, we haven't submitted any yet from outside the class. Now I have quite a few you see in this display case here. We're getting ready to do these categories. We're going to have watercolor, painting, ceramics, all different categories. So we'll probably have over about 100 pieces, I would assume, from just the students that are in my class.
Is that in your area of expectation, or are you still needing more art to be submitted?
I really need some photography. There's different categories. Photography was not a class I had this year. So I do know there are some really good photographers here at the school, and I'd like them to submit some. Just shoot them to me so we can talk about it, look at it, see if it's something we can have. We need that by April 15th. I do know I've got a couple others that are building some furniture. They're going to be submitting for sculpture. And anything like that, just need to come talk to me and see if it's something that would work for it's the 49th annual art show for the county. So,
is there a limit on how many pieces a student can submit?
Nope, no limit this year. So any of them can be here. The judges will come on April 19th and take a look at our items. They then will pick the ones from the categories they feel they'd like to be at the Art Depot, and then they compete against the county schools and also Miss Sinawa.
Have there been any unusual pieces submitted?
Unusual? I don't know. I have some unusual sculptures, I would say. And I've got one really unusual drawing pastel that Lindsay Garrett's working on. So I'll be anxious to see that when it's finished.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Just April 15th is my deadline. I need everything by April 15th so I can prepare it, put label, put names on there so they're able to see whose art this is in the display case and be ready to look at the display case because it's going to look different than what you see right now. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
If you are interested in taking summer PE this year, please see Miss Osborne for a packet. It is $60 and you will be getting a t-shirt as well as going to Sky Zone, Houston State Woods Park, canoeing, Mount State Park, Topgolf, swimming, and Pine Lake. You get a semester's worth of PE done in 8 days and have Fridays off. This is a great opportunity and price to sign-ups will fill up quickly. This is a first-come, first-served basis, which means as soon as you turn in your money and forms in, you will be signed up. Class starts May 31st and ends June 13th. The deadline to get registered is May 2nd. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Osborne or Mr. Root. Happy birthday to Blake and Leah English. If you see them, make sure to wish them a happy birthday. Cal Carmona caught up with the girls' tennis coach, Coach Gard, to provide us with feedback on their season so far.
Can you give us a recap from the tennis match against Randolph Southern last Thursday?
Absolutely. We ended up winning 4-1. At the time, we did not have our doubles 2 team, so we weren't able to play that doubles 2. We had to forfeit that, but my singles 1, 2, and 3 did really, really well, came out strong. Carly Rosemiller played 2-1. It's her senior year, so she's really wanting to stretch those matches out. We make a joke about that. Number 2, Hannah Fisher came out strong. Number 3, singles, Emily Evans. She's a first-year singles player and came out undefeated. So my doubles 1, Cameron Fisher and Christina Swinski, did really well at the net and in the back row. So I was very proud of them.
How has the tennis team performed so far this season?
Wonderful. We are 2-0 on the season. We do play Lincoln and Tri next week, which are 2 of our tougher ones, so I'm curious to see how that goes. But they've got great attitudes this year. Their headspace is really nice, even when they get into tough situations. So they're doing great.
Have there been any surprises?
Yeah, I've got some freshmen that I wasn't for sure how they would be doing coming in, but they're really strong and they're picking up. Their serves are getting stronger, their play is getting better, and their foot movement is really impressing me. So I'm excited to see where the future takes us.
What are your expectations for the team for the remainder of the season?
Well, we've made a team goal this year that we want to have at least 10 wins. Last year we had 7. We wanted to start out our year with a win against Winchester, which we did. We have not won against Winchester in the last few years, so that was a big victory for us. But our goal this year is to have at least 10 wins. So,
do you have any other thoughts to add?
Whoever's playing sports this year, keep fighting. Head strong, stay positive, be proactive in everything you do, and mistakes are the best opportunity to learn from. So enjoy the season. Thank you.
Why were they called the Dark Ages? There were a lot of nights.